My name is Kendall Rawls, and I am Director of Development with the Rawls Group. In this episode of What's Up with President Biden's Tax Proposals, our very own succession planner, Jeff Bannon, and Kevin Gilbreath, a tax partner with Crowe, discusses how do you give away an asset and keep in control. With so many unknowns that we're facing on a daily basis, there are strategies to help you remain in control. Another big topic of this series, so you may want to have a pen and paper ready, and let's go ahead and dive in.
A lot of times when we talk to dealer clients and we say you ought to give something away, they look at me cross-eyed and say you must be nuts. Dealers like to stay in control. They like to have control of the plan, and control of the business, control of the real estate. It's a common theme. So when we talk about giving something away, it usually can rub people the wrong way. And then we engage in the following conversation about how can we do this without you losing control. Because ultimately the goal here would be, from a tax perspective, as a family, to keep as much of the wealth and equity within the family and minimize what IRS or Uncle Sam's going to take, which means we have to expand our mind to say, how do we allow equity owners in the company as family members without giving them too much of a vote? For example, as we talk about making gifts or transferring assets to a successor next generation, there's a perception that, well, I can sell them up to or gift them up to 49%. The truth is, there's mechanisms available, whether you're an S-Corp, an LLC, that allow you to transfer just about all of the equity and all of the value of the business without actually losing control. And with some entities like an S-Corp, you can get into a voting and non-voting structure where 1% of the stock, for example, could represent could represent the voting shares. And as long as you own that majority of those voting shares, you can give away 99% of the value and still have complete authority. And similar to an LLC structure, as if you are a managing member or manager of that LLC with the powers over that entity, you can gift or give up 99% of the equity of that entity and still have control over all the operational components of that entity. And that's a very meaningful opportunity for a lot of families, considering where we are with the estate tax exemption that might go away or get reduced at the end of the year, because the IRS also allows at that point discounts on those values to the extent that you do give away some, call it non-voting shares. The value of those shares aren't equal or pro rata to the fair market value. You can say that those shares that don't have any controlling interest or any votes get discount because they have a lack of control and there's a lack of marketability, meaning that you can transfer a lot of equity in a company as long as you have a structure that allows for non-voting interests. And the good thing is, as it relates to manufacturers, the other thing that comes up is, a lot of dealers or clients will say, am I going to have to get manufacturer approval for this? My franchisor going to agree to this? And the truth is, manufacturers or franchisors are just concerned with who's going to be in control. And since we're not talking about making any transfers of control, this is an easily approvable transaction with manufacturers that we've seen.
Yeah, it's a great point. There's so many great tools to help achieve that dealer's vision of, I still want to guide this ship, captain the ship to the future of where I want the dealership or the group of dealerships to go. But there's very smart ways to get some of that future appreciation and value out of your estate. And basically taking money and value away from the government and giving it to your next generation without destroying the vision or your control and leadership. So yeah, all great points. I definitely concur what you're saying, Jeff.
As Jeff said, making gifts and considering tax law changes is just one part of your succession planning strategy. If you let tax planning lead your planning, then you will likely run into some other family and business issues along the way. Lean on your team of advisors to ensure that the domino effect of any decision you make is the results that you want. Want to take action but not sure where to start? Contact either Kevin or Jeff at the email addresses listed on the screen and leverage our succession readiness survey. A 7-minute investment in time will put you in an informed position of opportunities many business owners overlook, impacting business value, growth, lifestyle, and ultimately achieving your vision. The next episode of the series focuses on how to gift or sell an asset and remain in control. Continue listening to this series now or come back for more. Each topic featured may want you to learn something new.